Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream for the 21st of September.
How can that be? Didn't September just start? Didn't 2021 just start?
We're like almost 3/4 of the way done.
We're almost 2022.
Remember when we were like, 2021's going to be so awesome?
I don't think I ever said that.
I think everybody was kind of ready for 2020 to be done.
Yeah. And now
And now everybody's ready.
would you think people would say 2021 has been better than 2020?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Do you think your 2021 has been better than 2020? Mine is just a blur.
You know,
I think it's just been a continuation of the same old, same old.
I think 2021.
Ladies, look at this. So we can add. I knight you,
Tell.
Sir Barista.
I'm
Patrick?
surprised she's not calling me her coffee wench.
He is. I'm gonna add that too. You can put that on your resume now.
Yesterday, she's like, "Hey, laundry person,
Nah.
do you need more Tide?"
I said that to you this morning.
And then she's like,
This morning
"Hey,
I was like,
dish person, do you need more? Do you need more finish?"
I do. No, I do more dishes.
Then she's like, "Make my coffee." Yesterday, in the middle of making her coffee,
While I came in, I said, "Where's my coffee?" I came in, I walked the dog, and then I came in, I said, "Is my coffee ready?" And then he says, "I'm not going to make it until you're ready to drink it." Okay, that makes sense. Then I came in, and he had this, like, little cup, and he's like, and I go,
she's like, "That's my coffee? What do you think you're gerbil?" And I'm like, "Have you ever watched me make your coffee?" And then she's like, "Oh,
because then I realized what he does is he takes the coffee in a little cup, and he puts the sugar in it, and mixes
like
it
while
up.
it's hot."
And then he adds it. I was like, "That's not enough coffee for me." I've become a coffee
She's
tyrant.
like, "You wouldn't like me when I'm not caffeinated."
It's not the caffeine. I don't care. There's days I miss, and it's not like I get a headache or anything like that. Hello, Miss Sage. You guys know Sage is my dearest friend from school when we grew up together. So I become a coffee tyrant. Right?
Oh my God, that's one word for it.
He was like, we were laughing so hard.
Hey, Michelle.
He's making fun of me.
You might as well run up and lock that door.
Oh.
Or prepare for somebody to walk in and be mad why we're not open at 9.
But I mean, they're already here. If they're already here,
Yeah,
if it's something quick.
That's fine. Just you might as well leave it open.
Yeah, if it's something
So,
quick. See, who's the nice one?
well, but you know how it is on Tuesdays where all of a sudden like 8 people are in the store at 9:30.
It's
Like-
so good. Okay, and then the other thing is I went online and I bought, is it Tirani?
Yeah.
The flavor, with the pumps. And he put a pump of hazelnut in it. It's so good. Thank you, baby.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
So,
be right with
so we, yeah. I don't know if just back to what we were talking about. I don't know if my 2021
You want this one.
was better than my 2020.
I think it was because you got to go and do stuff, right?
I never stopped doing stuff.
That's true. He
I
never stops.
I don't go inside. So,
So let's talk a little
it
bit
was
about.
oppressive with the smoke.
Oh yeah, the smoke. This was the summer of smoke, so maybe this wasn't better.
I'll leave you alone today. I'll be in tomorrow. I haven't forgotten.
I am so.
What have you not forgotten, Karen? I can't remember. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. Whenever, Karen. That's whenever you're ready.
So, yes, Pam, I'm so lucky to have Patrick. I tell him all the time. Don't I tell you?
In between your... That's not enough coffee for me! That's my coffee? What are you talking about? Like, oh my God. Calm down, woman.
Oh, yeah. We laugh a lot, don't we?
What were we laughing so hard about over the course of the weekend? There was that. There was one other thing.
Oh, you know what he said to me? Oh, my God.
I grew up in Pennsylvania, and people hunt raccoons there. And one of the ways you can catch a raccoon...
What do you do with a raccoon in Pennsylvania?
I don't know. People skin them and stuff.
And they make the hat.
I mean, I grew up in a place where people went out and killed stuff. That's like just something you did as a kid. You just killed lots of stuff. I don't know. I look back on it now and I'm like...
I'm sure there's some PETA people who don't appreciate this conversation.
No, but I'm also sure there's some people that grew up in like similar environments too, where like, you know, you got a gun at a young age and you just went out and shot stuff. Like that was like small game. So I was telling Jeannie that like one of the ways that you can catch a raccoon...
no, let's tell them how it came up. Because I was eating Triscuits and cheese.
I'm like, the dog's going to take your cheese.
Well, I folded up it was a piece of like Gouda, like sliced cheese for sandwiches. And I folded it up so it was in 4 different pieces. And I had Triscuits. The best ones are the avocado cilantro ones. They're so good. And I put my cheese, I had eaten it and I had 1 piece of cheese and I put it on my lap because I didn't have a plate. And I was eating one Triscuit, and then I was reaching...
stuck her hand into the Triscuit, into the Triscuit box. And then the dog started going after the cheese, and Jeannie's like... But she never, let something go to get the dog away. And I'm like, you're like a raccoon.
Okay, so what does a raccoon do?
Well, you could put a piece of foil in a bottle. That they'd take a bottle and tie it to something, and then they'd put something in the bottle because they have opposable thumbs, and they would grab it, but then their fist wouldn't come out of the bottle, or that's a common trap for them, or they drill a hole in a piece of wood so that they get their hand in the piece of wood and grab something, but they won't let go.
So he was like,
I was like, you're like a raccoon.
He said, he told me I was stupid like a raccoon. That I wouldn't let go of the Triscuit in the box.
Suppose
and
so,
I wouldn't let go of the Triscuit that I was eating. So then Momo got the piece of cheese on my lap.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you ever want to catch a raccoon, just get a wine jug and put something shiny in it that they want to grab.
That's fine. Just leave it open.
Okay, so let's talk about a couple of things. Number 1, let's talk about some upcoming classes. This week, tomorrow is... What are you laughing about?
You with your hand stuck in the...
It wasn't stuck in the Triscuit box. I just wanted to...
She couldn't let go of the Triscuit.
I just didn't care that much if Momo ate the cheese. Okay.
The truth comes out.
That is the truth.
Let me have a sip of your coffee.
Learn to quilt using the fills. Using the fills. That's going to be tomorrow. So you need to have your panel, lady. You need to have it sandwiched, and you need to have it ready to go. On the 23rd, we have a Luminaire and Solaris class, a sewing class in the morning. So if you have a Luminaire and Solaris and you haven't taken that class yet, get signed up. Candy Corn Quilt Shop section 5 and 6 is tomorrow. So I did finish 3 and 4, and I actually started the videos for 5 and 6 because there's a little pre-class prep. I want you to have your border pieces sewn together and quilted, and I made a video. I was cold. How many of you woke up cold this morning? I was cold. So I have, Patrick's laughing because I have my slippers on. This is section, oh my goodness, it was cute. This is section 3 and 4. Isn't that adorable?
Well, and all those videos are up. Let's talk about those videos.
All the videos are up for this. So the ones we did in class were all my scraps, and we did the wardrobe. That's really all we had time for. That was it. So everything else I did. Oh yeah, we did one of these hoops, but I redid the whole thing. I reshot it. Anything we're not doing in class, I am reshooting, and I did all of the quilting in the hoop too. So everything from this was quilted in the hoop. The dress form.
Were those designs, or did you pull Quilting Designs out of the Luminaire?
These are all from the Kimberbell Candy Corn Quilt Shop. This is all from their quilting pack. And you know what I love about it, ladies? It's a little pricey. It is. And but I love the designs because let me
they're
show
like
you.
Spider webs.
Yeah, they're really cool.
Like super
and they fit perfectly. And I started the pillow. And I've been learning some stuff, and I've been filming it. I have to actually refilm a video. But this is from the Home is Where the Hot.
See the quilting
I'm gonna put it up. But Home is Where the Hot is pillow, and I mean, look how fantastic that quilting is. Isn't that amazing? This is on. You can see it from this angle too. This is on the velveteen. So if you haven't gotten this kit yet, I'm waiting for the velveteen. They completely sold out. Kimberbell said they're not going to get it back in until...
Come up, Sage.
Yeah, come up. Come up and see me. They're not going to have their velveteen until... Did they say end of October? So I got the last 4 rolls from one of my other distributors, so I'll have enough to finish off those kits, and that's gonna be it. So I know, isn't this spider so great too? So I just started this. It is only 12 designs, and if you wanted a kit and didn't get, you can't purchase them anymore because I sold out of them, but I could make some more of them, and if you wanted one, let me know. If you want if you want the Candy Corn Quilt Shop, they are going to have more of those. It's going to be after Halloween. They said, I'll call and see if they're going to have more, if I can get more of those for you. 2021 is way better. But isn't that so cute? This is quilting design from, a quilting design from Kimberbell.
The quilting pack. So, just a quick note on those videos for those of you that are following the sew along. Something changed over the weekend with YouTube in that what we've been doing for the videos that Jeannie films on her own.
I'll see you soon, Sage.
We are editing those videos, posting them to YouTube, and then linking the YouTube video to Facebook. Something that happened over the course of the weekend, and I'm not sure exactly why, is the or YouTube videos that Jeannie shot, like portrait, not landscape. We normally move them into landscape so that they fill the letterbox for most natural screens. So we'll rotate them when we edit them and then post them. Well, we edited those videos, and then when we uploaded them to YouTube, YouTube filled in the landscape, but then moved those videos back to their portrait orientation.
So what Patrick is saying, some of the videos aren't the right orientation for Facebook.
Well,
and YouTube.
And we're not
so
sure
we're working on
exactly why. Like when we tried to figure it out, like it seems that this happens at times after they change their algorithms. We have talked to Christine, and Christine is going to work to rotate those directly in.
So hopefully
YouTube.
they'll be fixed, and you don't have to
they
watch
will
it
be
sideways.
They will be fixed.
I think one's actually maybe even upside down. I went to watch and I was like, oh no! So we know that they're not on there correctly, and we are working to fix them. Okay.
Montana. Love
Hello,
Montana.
Tony. So Candy Corn Quilt Shop, that's going to be Thursday afternoon, 2 to 5, sections 5 and 6, and it's going to be amazing. Once we're done with those sections, everything's pre-quilted. We'll do a class on embellishments, and then we'll put it all together, and we'll probably do a class on auto-split quilt sashing if you have that feature in your machine. Or you know what? No, there's embroidery design. So I'm planning this as we go. I've never done the quilt. I'm just doing it with you ladies. There was a Boo class on the 24th that we're going to push out. We'll give you new dates on that. This Saturday, Michelle Barrett is doing the Exploding 9-patch class that was filled up. So I haven't been talking about it too much, but we're super excited for you ladies to learn her technique for doing that and perfect piecing and just making it look absolutely gorgeous. Next week we have an Aventure embroidery class on the 28th. And that's going to be your Flourish, your Aventura, your 3600, your 1600, your 1700, your 3700. So any of the mid-range machines with the 5x7 and the 6x10 hoop, that is your class. You can reach out to the store. I am doing on the 29th, we are doing the Serger pillow class. Here is one of mine that I did for a class before. And in this class, you will learn how to put in a zipper on the serger. You're also going to learn how to make piping and then stitch it all together, serge it all together with the piping in there. Only thing you need for this class is you need a baby lock serger. You could do this on another serger that has a 5mm cording foot, but I'm not going to be able to help you with that machine. Again, it really is set up for the baby lock classes. And you know, this is how I finish off all my pillows. It looks so much better than just putting it together. That piping is just such a nice, it's just a nice way to finish it off. So this class is going to be in the morning on the 29th. You do need a 5mm cording foot, so if you don't have that yet, come in and get it or contact me. And in the afternoon, I am going to be doing binding with your serger. So and it doesn't have to be on a quilt. It could be on a little wall hanging, table runner, whatever you want to do. So this is going to show you, I'm going to show you how to do your binding on a quilt with your serger. And then on Thursday the 30th, we are going to be doing the Solaris Luminaire embroidery class if you haven't taken that yet. And then Hometown Halloween, our next session, our embellishment section, is going to be on the 30th. That, I can't believe it's already coming up, so that's 2 weeks. Everyone's taking off the first week of October because our kids are on fall break. Patrick's going to take the first half of the break with them. I'm going to take off the second half of the break with them. Lori is going to be gone, and Michelle is going to be on a sewing retreat. So the door will just be open, and you can just come in and help yourself to anything you want. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. So one of us will be here, and the boys are going to be here, and Suzanne Harmon's going to be helping us out that week. Thank you, Suzanne. You're saving us. All right. Was there anything, other important things? Let's talk about, I want to talk a little bit about the responses we got back, because we did ask you about what kind of, we never really talked to you about your favorite projects that you've made. You know what? I mean, there were so many of them. And it was like one. Like everyone had a different project that there was their favorite, except
well, no, I think
it was
everybody had kind of a different thing, but the thing that was interesting was the whys. So the projects were totally unique, but the whys, like 10 people loved their project that they did because it was a gift for their grandchildren or children
or a gift
or friends. Like so gifts were a big part of that, or that the projects were useful. There were a lot of people that appreciated kind of the more patriotic ones.
And I'm sure that was
in the military
a gift
appreciation.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what that tells me is we have a group of givers here, and you love giving. So I find that about sewists, that they number one, you can only make so much for yourself, and number two, you make things to give them to people that you care about. Sometimes people you don't even know. Lots of people that sew for Children's Cabinet and Quilts of Valor and all of that stuff. As far as projects, remember I asked you what project you would like for a sew-along, a competition sew-along, and it's really like a competition project. It looks like I had two, and a lot of these were oneers, meaning they only got one vote. And so we'll probably put these together into more of a like top 10 or something like that. We had two for chicken theme. We have chicken lovers.
Well, I mean, there's like memory quilts.
The memory quilt.
And
the memory quilt, same pattern, different fabric. I would love that. You know I keep talking about that. Table runner, tabletop item.
Placemats.
I'm giving you the 3s and aboves. UFOs. Christmas stockings, Christmas theme project. A lot of people want to do something that's Christmas themed. Memory quilt, tabletop item. Oh, she put it in order of popularity. I could have gone just to this one. So maybe we'll do something Christmas themed. That's going to be broad, and it could be sewists, and it could be embroiderers. That could be really, really fun.
I've got to get cash in the register and
okay,
stuff like that.
So
let's do
our giveaway. So our giveaway last week, and I don't have the results from that yet, but it was the question about pre-cuts, because I want to get pre-cuts, but I want to make sure that they sell, and I want to get what you guys are most interested in. Of course, I haven't seen the answers yet, but I'm sure it's going to be a situation where everyone's got a different opinion about pre-cuts, and we'll just keep doing what we're doing. But maybe, I mean, a lot of times we'll ask you things that's going to be like marketing research for us. So our prize is this wonderful Pamper Yourself, Treat Yourself kit that came from Kimberbell.
Treat yourself.
Treat yourself. Okay, and then it came with all of these wonderful things in it. And
what were we giving away? One of those things?
We're giving it, the whole kit and caboodle is going to somebody.
And then what's going to how about embroidery needles?
So if you just answer the question with a hello, or you guys, Jeannie is like a raccoon, then you can win this. And these are my two favorite needles. My anti-glue, my Madeira anti-glue for embroidery, and then my Schmetz 8012 Microtex needles. These are my faves. And so this is going to go out to whoever just answers the question. So two great winners. And if you win and you're not in town, you do have to pay for shipping, but you get some free swag.
So, needles matter. I mean, we've had enough conversations about needles, but I will just tell you that the Microtex needles, one of the reasons that we push them so hard, because people do come in and they go, well, you know, can I use whatever needles I need, and just call me, Cheryl, or come in or bring it in if there's a problem. But needles matter in that those Microtex needles fix a lot of issues. Like literally, there's a lot of times we just put a Microtex needle in a machine and the stitching is better.
Yeah, so if you've ever had that stitching and it kind of looks a little bit sideways instead of like up and down. Sometimes the Microtex needle can do that because it will just pierce wherever it is going.
Even
instead
like
of pushing in between the
skipping
weave.
and like zigzag and thickness. Like we've had the Microtex needles fix those issues. Like for our Janome users, we used to see a lot of skip stitches with zigzag, and I mean, the reality is a lot of times we'd put the Microtex needles in there and it would fix that.
When we service your machines, we put in an 8012 Microtex needle. That's what goes into your machine.
Needles matter. Just remember that. And the Microtex are definitely the best for 90% of the applications. So let's choose
pre-cuts, ladies. What pre-cuts do you use? What do you love? What do you use them for? What would you want to see here in the store? And Cindy Mitchell. I use all types of pre-cuts. I use them for a variety of projects, quilting, applique, tote bags, etc. Miss Cindy Mitchell, pamper yourself today. This is for you.
Treat yourself.
Did Cindy win before?
I think Cindy's probably won before.
Cindy, it's time to go out and buy a lottery ticket.
Somebody was just telling us that they were like...
They think it's rigged. They think it's... Somebody's husband said they thought it was rigged. We just pushed the button. Pick another winner.
Who wins the needles?
And this is any comment. Miss Roxanne Hartwig.
It's another pre-cut comment too.
And she loves pre-cuts for applique projects. Also love jelly rolls because they are so versatile. The layer cakes are great for larger piecing projects. Congratulations, Miss Roxanne. You just won this little set of needles.
I'm gonna run and go put.
I mean, who couldn't use some more needles?
Cash in the register,
Okay,
etc.
let's talk about deal of the day. So I have 2 deals of the day up there. I hope they're both up there. Number 1, I just got in the Candy cane lane. This is for the Christmas Kimberbell pillow, and this is the thread set. And there's some great colors in here that I think you're not going to have. These are curated thread sets. They are put together by Glide Thread. So you know they're going to be fantastic. And they're going to go perfectly with that pillow kit. Pillow kit, I think maybe we'll get the designs beginning of October. Designs and kit. Those have been ordered a while ago. I think I have 8 more kits available. So if you haven't gotten it yet, you better get it because it is going to be so cute. And if you don't have it, you're going to be sad. But it's going to be their bench pillow, their Christmas bench pillow. I only have, because 2 people came in, they already took them. But I only have 13 more of the kits. And if I need to get more, I put it on there that we can sell out because I can get more of them. But if you want them, get them now. I saw somebody selling them online. They were $54.99, and I think I have them on the site for $42.99 is going to be the sale price. So maybe it was $42 or $43.99. So get your Kimberbell thread kit for your Candy Cane Lane bench pillow. And if I have enough people and I need to order more, I can also get some thread sets for the hometown Halloween because some people still wanted those. The other thing that should be up there is we just got in Hoffman Speckle fabric. So let me show you these because I got some of the colors that would go with Disney and they were so popular. I was like, let me just bring in the whole line.
Did I hear Disney?
Yes, you heard Disney. So this is going to be, I've pulled some of the fall colors. It's not hard to see there. You can see them better there. And they just have a little bit of variation to make them a little more interesting than just the solids. What if you want just the neutrals? These are the black, the grayish, the light gray, and like the light gray. So hopefully it's up there at the, I don't remember even giving Christine, yes. So it's up there at a sale price of $9.59 instead of $11.99. These are made by Moda. No, they're not. They're Hoffman. Sorry. Hoffman Fabrics. What if you want purples and greens? Aren't these beautiful, ladies? Look at those. Aren't those fantastic? So for your Christmas, for your Halloween, and they're just beautiful. So those are going to be up on the site. Michelle, did you have any show and tell?
I don't.
Michelle doesn't. That means Michelle was just enjoying herself and doing whatever she wanted to do.
No,
Not that we don't enjoy sewing, but she was doing other.
My bag for the sewing retreat, so I cut out.
Oh, she's going on the sewing retreat, so
25 of those wallets.
she was getting ready to do those wallets. So you know, ladies, you know how it is with prepping. prepping takes longer than actually doing the project most of the time.
So figure you can't take any of your stuff because it won't go on the airplane. Jen just brings a sewing machine for me. So anything that requires other than a sewing machine has to be done ahead of time.
Yes. So she is busy prepping. So I think that's it. I think I covered everything I needed to cover today. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow. Congratulations to our winners, and be creative. Make something incredible, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, ladies and Doug.